Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Tulane's offense will have the football first here. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Punt team ready to boot it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's going to take off here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there?
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They finally corral him at the 1.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers as vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's escaping the pocket now. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run. Because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he slings this pass over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Handoff from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They'll run it here. Eludes a tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A running play called on 4th down. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Running back with the football. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they go in front here in the second half. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Baker. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Fighting off the tackler. Touchdown, Green Wave. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, is swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Here we go on 4th down. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Nice grab. It's Winston. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football.
Touchdown, Vols. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush plays bottled up, and the football is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.